The first time these teams played, Doublelift played Vayne and actually got fairly heavy.
One step ahead, so you have to get under their skin immediately. This could be big. Dark Binding, gold card. It's like they're going to be able to get out. That was one heck of a needle thread right there.
Yeah, wide left on the death scent. At this point, the cohesiveness of Cloud9 isn't the same as CLG. High has to burn Flash in.
Gotta watch out. Teleport coming in. They do have vision on that. Destiny's going to keep them safe, but that is the poke game here. This is where, even though Cloud9 is behind, they can use High effectively to just keep CLG from doing this.
Yeah, but remember, there's no flash on the Nidalee, so if another Stunner Dark Binding lands, he's basically dead to rights. No summoners burned by CLG throughout that. And Seraph's still with the teleport if he wants to do that. Cloud9 trying to get some poke down with spears. And successfully doing so.
They're locking it in right now as much as they need to. Dexter just on the bottom side. They still have quite a bit of pressure to put back on the fight from CLG's side. And we see Seraph doing quite well against balls in the top lane. Ooh. He finds the Penguin Tails, a double lift there.
Dare teams to push into places and then try and take advantages elsewhere. Doublelift keeps getting caught out by those spears. Obviously, they come so frequently, it's not easy to dodge. But Doublelift is usually really good at dodging spears. I remember multiple games last split where he was nearly impossible to hit. He is not on his game right now.
Wow, High.
High is an assassin.
High is going crazy with these spears right now. Doublelift not safe, but he actually throws it for Link. Didn't know Doublelift was just on the edge there.
So that being said, though, the wave
in lane without being half health right now.
Cloud9 is heavily pressuring Doublelift's
oh my gosh!
attempted farming, and High is just playing fantastic on Nidalee.
You can hear the crowd absolutely loving these spears coming in. Missed a few in the early game, but he is spot on.
Dragon fight, or if Cloud9 harasses the COD, kind of beat him to the punch. Balls, maybe he teleports in about now.
They have the wards they need. Destiny's down, but the vision is there. Dexter gets grabbed. He flashes out of the fight. A nice calling to answer back on the damage, and Balls is really the tank line right now as they retreat from the fight. CLG making some high decisions under pressure.
That was all about timing right there. CLG knew they could go in. The spears left. Still 2 turrets to 2 as well. Come on, man. He's done that like 5 times. High hides behind that wall in the lane and throws Doublelift because Doublelift did a great job. As long as you're not dying to the spears and having to back to base frequently, they're not mattering that much. So it's actually okay what CLG is doing right here. But holy crap. How many are they going to land? High is an assassin right now.
Almost.
This is the flank. This is the flank right now. As soon as they try and siege, Eva's behind them. Here comes the TF ult.
It's going to be a huge lockdown. They have full vision no matter what. Agony's Embrace goes down. Deathfire as well. They're going to be hitting Meteos. Almost goes down. He does before he tries to hit Link. Doublelift comes up with a kill on the outside. It looks like they're chasing down High. He gets a nice swipe, but it's flashed by Link. The damage didn't even connect. Pink wards and wards go down alike to try and finish off this kill. The Dark Binding hits, and it stops him just before the wild card.
They're just going straight for Baron. That was exactly what CLG has wanted this whole time. They wait for Cloud9 to get confident. They take what the game gives them. They get the flank from Dexter just like we thought they would, and then TF ults in perfectly to just clean up the fight. Now it's all about High trying to solo defend this. And he keeps landing the spears.
He's gonna die. It's gonna rain down on him and kill him. Get out of there. This is gonna be bad if Baron rains down and shreds Mad.
No flash or heal on High.
Kills. There's another hit. High could dive in here and start destroying the team, but he's got to be worried about
kill the whole team.
Control. Going in, High dashes in. Get 1-2. He gets stunned out. It could be the rain down. Lemon Nation with a few attacks. The flay's not enough. Baron somehow goes over to Dexter on the smite. He gets a last hit with the flay damage on the end, and it looks like he is actually going to chase them as far as he can into their base.
Oh my god, Rip. I have to see that again to see if High's swipe was able to finish them off, because it looked like everyone on CLG was 1 hit from dead. That's how much harass High had put down on them. But even so, CLG gets the Baron, and now they're on the run.
Oh, the Lee Syndrome goes in, gets the kill. There's the Lantern out. Lemon Nation there for the safety.
Unbelievable. No matter how many spears High can land. Let's watch this. I'd love to slow it down right as he jumps in. But the spears getting Sarah, finishing them all off. Zanya's actually pops a Link because he thought he was going to go down to the Baron there. Finishes one, and here's the dive. How many does he actually get with his swipe? He missed his swipe on the Baron. I think he was going for the Baron steal instead of the kills onto CLG.
Hoping the swipe
or he just misdirected boldly. And it's giving them a big lead. But oh man. Push mid. That's why TF is strong.
Oh
right
my gosh.
Where's
he does
Zanya's?
have the sheen on this one. Zanya's is there. It's going to be Afro bbehind him, but it's a quick bite to get High, or rather Link down. They do take the turret out.
Oh, wow.
Whoa!
CLG just goes in one after the other, and they're giving up.
Dexter very much so on the outside of this.
3,000
Great
health on
spear. Going in, Lemonation can throw that box down. His ult is actually not up yet. They need that crowd control for this one. Dexter, a good spear to the backside from high. And this is Counter Logic Gaming trying to figure out what they can do in this fight. And I don't think it's going to be much more. C9 is in pursuit.
They want to be able to touch Doublelift. As long as Doublelift is firing with all his items, Cloud9 is not able to win these fights. They pushed off Dexter, but they were prevented from doing the Baron. About Sneaky's burst potential with his Rat-a-tat, but just because of Doublelift's strength and the low damage dive that Cloud9 has, it could be good for COG, but they have to burn the Twisted Fate ultimate just in fear of the Cloud9 Baron. So that flank attack is gone now for a bit.
High is very close to getting a Void Staff, which will pretty much just go through whatever that matters.
They're going for it. They get a flank.
Now is Dexter on the outside. High is the first one. If he's out of the fight and can't throw, that's great. But then they turn around, giving High the distance he needs to throw spears.
Doubles is down.
Wow, Sneaky and the rest of the team. That rat-a-tat-tat was perfectly placed as Counter Logic Gaming kind of balled up for him. Now Balls is in pursuit. Sneaky and Lemonation going off to the left side, making sure that the base is going to be open for the longest amount of time.
Man.
That was a spear. That was a shot. This could be game.
That has to be game. 35 seconds.
Needed after their first take on the advantage, and they're going to take down Counter Logic Gaming.
An indescribable game in just a few sentences because so much there. Cloud9, with their backs against the wall, forced CLG into some questionable decisions.